When your car breaks down, you will take it to the garage for fixing. When your phone breaks or it doesn't function properly, you take it to the place where they can fix it as well. When you are sick or you have a toothache, you go to the dentist. And the same guys with money. When you have a problem with your money, you are living paycheck to paycheck, and you are not spending your money wisely throughout the month. There is a fix, guys. In this video, I'm going to share with you tools that you need in order for you to do the budgeting system uh, quite easily. Hi guys, this is Adil from Adil Second Chapter. This channel is about frugality, budgeting, real numbers, and peace for after retirement. So yeah, so today is about the tools. What is it? What do we need? In order for we to start budgeting? Because I'm sure there are a lot of people who haven't heard of budgeting before. Budgeting is system where you can make a plan. Once your salary hits your account, you make a plan ahead before the salary comes in the account. You make the plan where you put for every real or every dollar or every currency, euro, you for each and every currency, you put a place where it goes. You give it a name, for example. Okay, so for example, this real goes for this real goes for grocery, this real goes for petrol, and so forth. So in order for you to live comfortably and to live, without any financial restriction, to live in peace, it's very important that you start doing the budgeting. Now, you might ask yourself, is it only one type of budgeting? No, there are several types of budgeting. That's what we're going to come to know. There is the zero-based budgeting. There is 50-30-20 rule. There is also envelope system, and there is a lot of different methods that we can use. I don't want to complicate it enough. Let's go to the video. Okay, guys? So this is the tools that we need in order for us to do the budgeting system. So first of all, what do we need? We need a proper calculator. Okay, so we need a calculator. We can buy these. It's cheap calculator. You buy it, or you can use your mobile phone if you are convenient to have a mobile phone. But my advice, you have this ready in your house. It's a reminder that you have to do the budgeting. Okay, so you get the calculator. Okay, number two, of course, you need some pens to write things down. Okay, you need your budgeting sheet. This is you can actually download from any application, any other. You can download it. It's called the budget sheet. And in the budget sheet, this is actually, I'm going to make a video, how do I budget real numbers? But later on, this video is only about the tools that you need in order for you to start budgeting. Okay, so you can print these guys from any like Pinterest or whatever. You print these, and then you buy a folder like this. Okay, and then you keep it in here, and you write on it my budgeting monthly budget. Okay, so you have this, which is ready. So you have to write everything. We'll go through this, in the next video. So you need the sheets for the budgeting. What do you need also in second file? You have this file as well. This is for your bills, guys. It's called the bill tracker. Okay, so you put all your bills. You can also download this or print this bill tracker, and then the month and what type of bill it is, when is the due date, what is the amount, and so forth. You can use this, or you can use the calendar, whatever is convenient for you, or you can use applications in your phone to download and write these things up. But for me, I prefer the old-fashioned way, because I feel it's more, when you write things, you get to know that exactly this is what happened, this is what I did. So this is a tracker, a bill tracker, that you know that you paid your bill in time, and you have no other bills to be paid. Let me just get you the third file. I forgot to bring the third file. Wait, guys. Sorry. So if you have also second income, let's say, for example, you have an income which is beside your salary, and there is, like, for example, you have an apartment, or you have somewhere where money is coming. There is another stream of money comes in your account. So this is, for example, for me, I have apartments, and I'm renting. And the revenue of the apartments, when it comes, I have to note here rent payment tracker. So this is for tracking all the different rents. So we have here the tenant name, the date he was renting, the contract of the date that he was renting, and how long he will stay, and how much the amount of the rent. And then I write for each and every month if he paid, when he's paid, and so forth. So you have, this is called the rent payment tracker. So you can have this one. This is optional if you have any other side income coming in. What do you need as well? You need an envelope system. We'll come back to that. There is also envelope system where you can save money through the envelope, basic envelopes. You can buy them in the shop, 50 pieces. It's very quite cheap. You can buy these, in any shop and then get them ready. Or if you have fancy person, you want something fancy, you can buy these binders. Actually, these beautiful binders, you can buy them in Amazon. Okay. And in these binders, what do you have? You have like these envelopes, envelopes inside. You can buy this envelope separately. It's color coded. You have different colors. So you have different envelopes inside this binder. And these envelopes, there is a use for them actually. Later on, I'll explain to you what can you use these binders for, and how do you save money in these using these binders. Okay, so you have the binder. So you can use either the envelope system the traditional way, or you can use the binders, which is this one. And I think the binders would be more solid, to have. I got actually two of these. I have one is black and one is this color, yeah. And I put here all the different envelopes inside, and I can use it accordingly. And the beauty of it, guys, you have different colors. See the color switches here, different colors. So you can assign each envelope with different, for example, blue for grocery, red for dental, purple for gas, and so forth. Okay, so you have all the different coloring system. Now, if you're the type who want to save money in your house, I think I would advise you also to buy this ATM bank. It's also, you can get it in Amazon or anywhere else, or Shein or whatever. You can buy this one, guys, and this one you can have your own little small ATM machine at home. And this has cards. You get the cards with it, maybe 3 to 4 cards, and then you can put your money in, and it has what do you call it, a system where it will record how much money you put in, how much money you withdraw, and so forth. So for example, I want to withdraw, or I want to cash some money. So it has actually the on and off button, but it's off now, never mind. So this is, guys, so this is called the ATM bank machine. You have your own bank machine where you can save cash if you like to save cash in the house, in case if you want to see. So you need to put the card, and then it will have it. So if you want to know so you need to put the card. Actually, I don't have the card with me now. So you can have this bank ATM machine with you. You need to have a notebook as well to note down. When you go out and you do the shopping per day, you leave this in the car. So what you need to do, once you spend money on anything, you write it down. For example, I spend money on grocery, I spend money on gas, I spend money on this. So when you come back home, you fill it up in your spending tracker. Okay, so then at least then you know how much money you spend and what money you spend it for, and so forth. Or you can download an application app for budgeting, and usually there is a lot of apps available on the phone. You can download these apps, and you can use these apps to help you in when it comes to budgeting. So I was going to mention about the method of budgeting. Yeah, so you need to know, guys. First thing you need to know, apart from these tools, you need to go to the bank or to your phone. Click on your bank phone, and then you click on your account that the salary comes in. Okay, and then you print last 3 months of your spending for let's say, for example, print October, November, December, because now we are in, or maybe November, December, January, 3 months. November, December, January. If you start from now, you buy this item today, print 3 months, November, December, January. Okay, so yeah, November, December, January. You print these, and then come home and highlight. For example, for things I spend on food, I highlight in blue. Things I spend on petrol, I highlight in yellow. Things I spend on other expenses like gifts and shopping and perfumes and I highlight in green, for example. So then in each category, you calculate how much you spend in each category. This is, you come to know how much do I spend in grocery per month, how much do I spend on gas per month, how much I spend on miscellaneous, which is other items per month. So this is like a guideline, guys. If you don't know how you're spending, if you know you're spending, you don't need to do this. You're already familiar of how much you need, how much you spend, and how much you have. The reason I'm saying that, guys, so then you know where your money goes, where is the leaks, because sometimes you have some subscriptions in your in your account monthly and you are not using. Sometimes you have gym membership you are paying but you are not going. Sometimes you have other things you are buying but you are not using. It's like buying and leaving and throwing things. So you have to make sure that you filter your monthly statements. So then at least you come to know how much do I spend monthly for grocery, how much I spend for gas, how much I spend for petrol, how much I spend for each and every category. So once you know the average, for example, every 3 months you take the average. For example, I got 50 real for November grocery, then I have 60, then I have 70. So you add 50, 60, 70, divide them by 3, and you get the average. So that average you use it monthly as a baseline until after 3 to 4 months you come to know how much do I need to save in the grocery field. Okay, what do I use now? There is a method called 50-30-20, which means that you save 50% in your fixed income, for example, in your grocery, on your rent, on your food, on your car payment, on your gas, on your, the most important necessity, on your water, electricity, on your mobile phone, on your net, on your, if you have a pet, you need to pay for that. So all of these are fixed expenses. 30% you pay it on fun for yourself, for your needs, for your personal needs, for your travel, for example, for eating out, dining out, going to movies, and so forth. So this 30% of the salary is for you to enjoy. 20% is for saving. You can save 10% and you can invest 10%. So that's the summary. Or you can use a zero-based budget, which I'm using. I'm going to explain this in more details in the next video. So the zero-based budget, what do you do? You write all your fixed income, which is on this side, and you write all the other expenses on this side, and then see how much is left. So once the money which is left, you give for saving and for investing. So when you calculate the total for the fixed expenses and other expenses and your saving and investing, it should be zero. So this is called zero-based budget. That means every real you give it a job to do. Every real has a job. Okay, so this is I'm using at the moment and it's working fine. I'm really happy with this method and I'm implementing it all the time. So you need to know, guys, also I forgot to mention, you need to know your monthly income exactly, how much you are earning every month. If you are, for example, some people are not getting fixed salary, they're getting like weekly salary. Okay, never mind, you just put 4 weeks. Week 1 I'm getting this, week 2 I'm getting this, or 2 weeks, every 2 weeks they are paid. So the first 2 weeks I'm getting this, the second 2 weeks I'm getting this, then you adjust your spending accordingly. Okay, you need, guys, to think also of saving emergency fund. If you don't save the emergency fund at least 1,000 riyals, Omani riyals, or maybe $2,000 or $3,000, you need to save this. Why? Because if you don't save this and then you do the budgeting, your car break down, your AC is not working, your pet is sick, you are dental procedures, you want to, so you have no money left. So what do? You'll end up borrowing money from the bank or taking money from your grocery bill or this. So you need to save little by little for your emergency fund. I'm going to cover that in detail in my next video. Uh, Keep money aside also, guys. For example, you can use this envelope system. I'm going to come back to this later on. So you can save for your medical, for car maintenance, for pet, for shopping clothes, gifts, perfume, miscellaneous. All of this you can keep in this folder. And also you need to think about investing as well. You need to invest in index fund. I'm going to cover this also in details. What do I invest my money in at the moment? What do I do to start our journey, financial freedom? And yeah, so I think this is the tools that you need. So what do you need to recap? You need to print the budgeting system. You need to print the bill tracker. You need to print, if you have any other income, to record. you need to buy either. If you don't have the money to buy the binder from this, you can buy the envelopes, which is cheaper, and buy like these files also. Keep them handy. So then you have a name for it. So you have a section in your house, in your library, and you put all these folders. I usually use, guys, this bag. I bought this bag actually for this purpose only. So I'm putting all these files in this bag. And also it's good after a while, once you have the enough money to invest in this as well. You can keep all your emergency funds saved in this and do not touch it unless you have real emergency. Do not spend, let's say I want to perfume, buying perfume is not an emergency. Buying a new clothes is not an emergency. Buying a new shoes, it's not an emergency. Going to the movie is not an emergency. This is emergency only. Yeah, so you don't use it unless you have a car, tire need to change, car is maintenance, AC is broken, you want dental procedures, you want to this, you want to buy a gift, and you invited to an event and you didn't have enough cash with you, so you have this can help you. So this is a lifesaver, guys. This is really a lifesaver. Buy this, invest in this. It's not expensive. You can buy it. You can save for it and buy it. Check in different, Amazon or Shein or what have you, and then check the prices and see what is cheaper for you. There are different types and design. I know some people who say this is for kids, but yeah, use whatever you can to achieve your goals. At the end of the day, we want to achieve the goals that we need. So also we need the calculator. So guys, this is basically the tools. I don't want to make this video too long. You get these tools today, buy them, get them ready, and then wait for the next video. We'll go through one by one. How do I budget my money wisely, and how do I make sure that each and every real has a name or has a purpose. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me in my journey. This is a journey of mine in 2026 to get off, and I'll tell you my story as well. How did I get out of debt? Paid the American Express $3,000. I paid them in full, and now I'm thinking of building wealth and building some financial stability. And you can do also, guys. So let's join me in this journey, and don't forget from subscribe, share, and like. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Bye.